If anyone is ashamed to hang around with you, well, then F them. Literally. Because don't you dare to make anyone make you feel less than that you are. If they cannot see your value in you, then you should not go there and you should not talk to these people. Become more attractive is by becoming more self-aware. Aware why you do things, aware why you allow other things from others, because this will make you more confident, and confidence is one of the biggest keys to attractiveness.
Life is literally just about having good experiences. That's it. Like, it's literally just about having a good day. It's as simple as that. There is nothing else that is required of you. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to achieve something. You literally just gotta take care of yourself and your happiness and just do something that puts a smile on your face. Just contributing to your happiness, that is it. We are just trying to have a good time. That is the only goal.
But now all of a sudden, because someone else had the confidence to talk about it, you're also confident to talk about it. Like, that situation in itself just shows how contagious confidence is. You can be quiet, reserved, you know, conservative and keep to yourself, but you don't have to be a pushover. Like, say no, have boundaries, respect your time, be a busy person with hobbies, a life, things to do, places to be. Like, say no. That honestly, it demands respect. And trust me, you don't want to be like, you don't want to aim to be liked by everyone. You do want to be respected by everyone.
Stop trying to be someone else. The issue is when you try to be someone else, you will always be the lesser version of them. When you try to be someone else, maybe you will succeed at really trying your best to look like them, but at the end of the day, it will make you more insecure, because at the end of the day, what you're telling yourself is you are not good enough. And that's why we have to try to be like them, because they are good enough and you're not. So it's really sad if you're doing that to yourself.
If you feel that you are jealous of someone, know that you are jealous because they have something that you want. Like, really be honest with yourself, even if it's embarrassing, even if you have to be vulnerable. If you really are jealous of someone's like achievement, maybe you want what they have, and maybe it's telling you that you need to work harder, and it kind of gives you a little bit of insight in who you need to be, or like what direction you should go in.
And I've had the pleasure of just receiving and having the opportunity to experience such raw people, and I've only started getting that experience when I started being real myself, when I started being authentic. Like, there's like so many connections that I made like the last few months, even if it was brief and we didn't talk again, where I'm just like, this was real to me and this was nice.
You are competing for something that there's no finish line for, my love. I realized over time that even if I lose everyone else, it's far worse to lose myself. What happens when you start living for other people is that you also start living in severe fear. That fear is based on your inability to actually be yourself. And for me, a happy life is an authentic life, and you cannot tell me otherwise. The only way to live a truly happy life is to be authentic, to be yourself, regardless of the price that you might have to pay. It's a bigger price to pay when you're being someone that you're not, because you will attract things at the same frequency of the person that you're not. So
this is how to become confident, and it's actually way easier than you think. Confidence has nothing to do with what you look like. Being confident is an energy, it is a mindset, and if you rely on what you look like to make you confident, you will never be confident. Your confidence has to come from within. It has to come from you. Example, it can't come from male validation, or maybe the guy you like tells you you're beautiful and now you feel confident for a day. Because if somebody can build you up, they can sure as hell break you down. Fake it till you make it, okay? It might sound like the worst advice, but I'm telling you, it is literally the best advice. You need to pretend to be the most confident version of yourself until you literally trick yourself into being the most confident version. Shoulders up, fix your posture, eye contact, smile. If you are so sick of being insecure, you literally have the power to change your entire life. You become exactly who you hang out with, okay? So if you have a friend who's low-key preying on your downfall and wants you to feel like shit about yourself, you're gonna feel like shit about yourself. Hang out with people who are also confident, people who don't constantly tear themselves down, and people who definitely don't tear you down. Stop caring so much what other people think about you, okay? Instead of being like, do they like me? Do they like me? Do you like you? The way that you talk about yourself matters more than you know. Whether you believe me or not, your brain holds on to everything you say. If I tell myself every day that I'm ugly, my body's disgusting, and no one's ever gonna love me, guess what? I'm gonna feel ugly, my body's gonna feel disgusting, and nobody's gonna love me because I can't even love myself. And don't forget to follow me if you want more help becoming the most confident version of yourself. Love you.
Start acting like you are confident. Even if you're not, nobody knows. Nobody knows. If I walk around like this and just like, oh yeah, and just like start talking like very confidently, who is going to know that I'm not? Who?
One person could see you and not see any beauty within your face, and another could think you're the most beautiful person they've ever laid their eyes on. Beauty is subjective, so no one is better looking than me. They just look different to me. You literally need to become obsessed with yourself. This is the mindset that I have and everyone else needs to have. I love everything I do. I love the way I think. I love the way I act. You were put on this planet and you were made to be different. Don't ruin that by trying to be like everyone else. Because I'm like, regardless of what anybody says, I love my body. Your opinion of me doesn't decide how I should feel about myself or whether the qualities I have are desirable or not. I am the decider of that. You could be comparing yourself to somebody else's body, thinking they must be so confident and feel so beautiful and love their body every day. They could look into the mirror every day and hate what they see. They could feel so insecure. This is all about acknowledging the fact that everyone is handed their own obstacles, pain, trauma, and challenges in life. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Your life is filled with love and abundance. Sure, there might be a bunch of things you don't have, but by shifting your focus on the things you already have, will immediately eliminate any feelings of jealousy. I would never want your life. I'm so thankful for what I have.
You want to be confident, your feelings should be off. It's not about your feelings. Listen, I don't feel like going to the gym. Who feels like going to the gym? Listen, there's some people, they actually enjoy going to the gym. I don't enjoy going to the gym. But afterwards, I feel like $1,000,000. I walk out of the gym, I'm like, yeah, I did that. And I feel so confident about myself because I do things without thinking about them now. I wake up in the morning, it's automatic. I go to yoga, I go to the gym, that's it. Afterwards, I feel amazing because I push myself to do things. I push myself. And then every time I create a new limit for myself. And then I'm like, yeah, Liz, you can do more. You can do more.
You need to voluntarily love to do hard things. When you can take a cold shower, wake up at 6 a.m., work out first thing in the morning, go to that big event, push yourself outside of your comfort zone and talk to those new people, you can do anything. Because the thing is, you're not addicted to your phone, you're addicted to the comfort. The more pain that you get used to enduring, the more strength you're gonna have, the more discipline you're gonna have. The more ease and comfort you chase, the weaker you become. And the easier it is to fall addicted to a device. Discipline is immersing yourself in what you hate and acting like you love it. And when you master that habit, everything is in your control again. So shift your focus from your phone, take a step back and evaluate your entire lifestyle and how you live, how you approach every single task you need to do every single day.
Accept yourself. Don't compare yourself. I know it sounds so much easier said than done. You know, another really big thing I realized, if you have to change yourself around certain people, then they're not friends that you need to have around you. That is a big one. And I've learned that the hard way. If you have to dress differently, act differently, be different around people to please them, you're not being yourself. They're not your real friends. Think about that. I feel like now I have the most incredible friends around me that all support me and love me for who I am because I'm authentically myself. And so, yeah, that's a really big piece of advice that I could give you guys. Your dream version of yourself is free, but the hustle towards that person is sold separately. Everybody that you see that you admire, you know what? Fuck what anybody thinks about me posting on Instagram and YouTube. It makes me happy. I want to try it out. If I didn't have that moment of like, fuck all of you, I'm just gonna do it, I wouldn't be here right now making these videos with you guys. It was a conscious decision I made to just be confident and shut out any other opinion on me, because I wanted to train myself to become that dream version of myself that is posting on YouTube, growing and looking pretty and being able to afford getting my hair done and my nails done and all this stuff. And now I am her. She is me.
Right now, a lot of people watching this will not do that or take that leap of faith in life because you guys are not brave enough. And everyone wants to blame everyone. You want to blame your trauma, you want to blame capitalism, you want to blame society. At the end, you will be left with no one to blame but yourself. Your life is shit because of you.
If you've stopped yourself from doing something in fear that your locals will find out, or kids from your school, like what if they say something, what if they start laughing about it? Okay, and a confident person doesn't give other people's opinions such value. Because since when did what a stranger has to say become more important than my own opinion?
Complimented me or someone else loved me, my confidence came from within. And if your confidence is not coming from within, you will spend your entire life searching for someone else outside of you validating what you can't even validate within yourself. Do you understand that?
Other people's perception, acceptance, or rejection of you has nothing to do with your worthiness. When you have a fragile sense of self-worth, anything that people say to you or about you will rattle you.
Are created. Honestly, I'm just being honest with you. When things get tough, they're like, you know what? That's it. Enough. I'm not gonna do anything anymore. Actually, why is life worth living for me if I stop trying when things get tough? That's not how warriors are made.
Your only opinion who matters are the people close to you, friends and family, and your dog. If your dog doesn't like you, you may be a bad person.